Ah, good. Payne, I found you. Uh, hey, we do need to talk about last week. I know, I know I was upset with you in the moment. I get it. And I know last week you acted out of emotion. I get why you responded to QC that way. I get why you threw out that challenge. It was a spur of the moment thing. You were standing up for me, and I do appreciate that. So, and even though I got through Eddie J, I want to let you know that all's forgiven with that. All is forgiven. Just let me take care of the Undisputed Championship, and you and we can focus on those tag titles we've been talking about.
Yeah, I do got to admit, last week I'll be honest, I did overstep, and I do apologize for that. And I don't say sorry often, so this is a big deal for me to say that. But I did overstep last week, and I did get emotional, and I was just getting pissed on your behalf for QC even thinking about taking away your opportunity. So I apologize for overstepping and even putting you in that predicament. Don't know Epps' true intentions, but at least Epps was there to help you. And sorry, I wasn't out there. I wanted to let you do it on your own. I didn't want to piss you off any further since you told me to stay away. So I'm sorry.
Hey, I appreciate you listening, and that was a huge admittance to make that apology, especially coming from you. So, great job on that. Hold on, Payne? Why are you in your gear?
What do you mean?
Why are you in your ring gear right now?
Do you not remember what QC said last week in that promo? Actually, you know what? You're pissed off at me a lot, so I understand if you forgot. But QC did say last week, if you did beat Eddie J, we get all the opportunities that we wanted, right? You get to keep your #1 contendership to the Undisputed title and more.
Oh my God, he did say that. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. I forgot about that.
While you were in the ring last week, I was actually in QC's office to make sure this happened because I had a feeling you were going to pull it out no matter what. And it's signed, it's official, it's documented. Tonight, me and you have a #1 contendership match for the tag team titles. And if we win, we get the tag title shot at Battlefront.
See, I like the way you think. Payne, you're a go-getter. You see something, you want it, you take it. That's how you always been. Good job, dude. Thank you for that.
Undeniable.
You hear that?
Is that Epsis music?
I think it is.
Hold on, I have to go see what's going on. We'll catch up later, okay, buddy? We'll catch up later.
Yeah. We'll catch up later. You deal with Epps' ass.
Yeah. I got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, and making his way down to the ring, he is your GWW Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. He is the Enterprise, Adam Epps.
I feel like it's been so long since I've been on this mic. Lately, it's all been about the action. Lately, I've been all about the action. But if anything, y'all know one thing about me. You know what? If anything, everyone backstage knows one thing about me. It's that when I'm on this mic, it's time for me to make my money. So GWW, boy, do we have a conversation to have.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring, Paul Mota.
I've been on the same shit every fucking day. Take care of my people, try to mask up all the pain. Sick of getting glorified, so sick of your charades. Everybody hates to love me cause I run straight to the flame. Yeah, maybe I'm selfish, fuck falling in line, been ahead of my time, bitch, I can't help it. Look in my eyes, tell me a lie, cause I feel helpless. Yeah, who do I call when I bleed? You don't feel safe when I leave. Who does it better than me? Yeah, I feel so at home when I numb my mind and lose control. Hell's the only place I've ever known. So keep rolling the dice, I'm on a roll. Even when the walls fall down, only that I build them up again. This life could never change me, and the world don't owe me shit. That's why you'll never fucking see me miss. Lord, forgive me cause I lost my faith. I've been running on trust. Empires fall, then we turn into dust. I've been fighting, but I just can't do enough. I've been on my head, homie. Hanging by a thread, homie. Yeah. I've been fighting, but I just can't do enough. I can't do enough. I'm so sick and tired of the pressure. There's no hope. Living life without the pleasure. It's a tightrope between life.
Mota! I mean, it's a little bit earlier than I hoped, but boy, I am glad you showed up. Let me...
Wait. Before you start going on to these people about whatever it is you need to talk about, you and I need to address something. What the hell was that last week? Who are you feeling the need to get involved in my business? I had it under control, Epps. Who are you to stick your head in my business? Are you playing mind games with me? Was it because QC was out there? What is your prerogative, dude? Because I don't know if I should trust you or not.
Trust me? Mota, I wouldn't trust me further than you can throw me, but the fact is, whether or not you want to admit it, I saved your ass last week. And I'm not going to lie to you or play any mind games because I just don't see the reason for it. So you're going to have to believe me when I say this. Last week, that wasn't about you. You are an unfortunate part of QC's plan to take over GWW, and I was just making it clear to him and everyone else here where I side when it comes to that. Buffoon and his moronic plans. But enough about that. See, that's not why you're here. Paul Mota and Adam Epps are slated to main event Battlefront. I am excited to face you. Paul Mota. See, a fun fact that a lot of you wouldn't know, hell, maybe you don't even know, Mota, is that my very first year in mainstream wrestling after coming off the indies, well, you were one of the top stars in that company. See, I signed there before I was the Enterprise. You signed there before you were Paul Mota. We were on two different career paths, obviously, but the fact is, I've always respected you as a competitor and a wrestler. And this is why I hate to be the one to tell you that. You're not going to be the one to take away my title from me. Because you, Paul Mota, well, I respect you. Well, you have worked hard. You are simply just great at what you do. And what you do isn't winning a world championship.
Epps, you see, it's that. Stuff like that is what I've dealt with my entire career. People like you saying with a matter of fact, not opinion, that I don't have what it takes to be a world champion. But I've heard that from many more people than just you. No, I've heard that for almost 10 years. I've heard that since I was just a young kid, a young man, breaking out in this business. But just last week, a particular somebody told me I'd be nothing more than a B-level player. Not only is that man our general manager, but he's also the reason that you're undisputed champion. And I'd argue he's more responsible for BGW's retirement than you. Of course I'm talking about Quentin Carter. Who else would I be referring to? It's amazing to see you two butt heads, though. Because even though you have this realization that you don't need Quentin Carter, he's the only reason you became champion in the first place. But nevertheless, we're not talking about Quentin Carter now. We're not talking about the past. We're talking about the future ahead of us. Battlefront. Many years ago, I debuted at Battlefront. And this one is going to be the most significant PLE I have ever been a part of. More than both Holy Grails combined. Because this is not just a matter of me anymore. Take a look around you. Every face you see, every sign held up is a reason for me. A purpose for why I'm going the distance. Those people carried me through the gauntlet. Those people carried me through a war with Eddie J last week. And for every ounce of love and passion these people have given me over the years, I am giving that back to them as a thank you at Battlefront. When I look you dead in the eyes, that bell rings, and you and I go to war for the most coveted prize in GWW, the Undisputed Championship. And it's going to be euphoric, not just for me, but for every man and woman in the locker room who has been doubted the same way I have. For every person who's been held down by QC's limited expectations and warped reality. When I take that Undisputed Championship from you, and I held it up for the people, and I grab a microphone, and I proudly say with my chest and my heart, we are the GWW Undisputed Champion.
You know, instead of rehearsing your lines in the bathroom mirror at home like a 13-year-old fanboy, why don't you come to accept the reality of your situation, Paul? See, I don't think you quite understand it. You barely won the gauntlet match. You would have lost to Eddie without an interference. Which, speaking of that, by the way, where was Pain during all that, huh? Why did it take me coming out for someone to save your ass? Speaking of Pain, you expect to not only beat me for the GWW Undisputed Heavyweight Championship, but you expect to do it after you win the Unified Tag Titles with Pain in the very same night. Now who's chatting bullshit? See, they all see it now. It's all coming together now. They know what I know, but I didn't quite want to out you just yet. See, you act like you're doing this for the fans, but if you really wanted to show everyone what you can accomplish, what you can overcome, if you work hard, you would accept your reality and stop chasing the tag titles and focus on your real goal. But this isn't about them, Paul, right? No, this is about you and wanting to prove to yourself that you're the best, that you're the guy, that you can do it. And you know what? You aren't a bad person for wanting that, Paul. Just don't feed me bullshit and act like I won't call you out on it. But hey, honestly, best of luck in your tag match tonight. I really think you're going to need it. But on top of that, I really hope you get everything you're asking for. Catch you later, Paul.
Undeniable.